Hello, my name is Tracy Blick and I am the manager at Christchurch Food Bank Plus. We work in partnership with Faithworks Wessex and Christchurch Fellowship of Churches. We are an independent food bank in Christchurch. Wow, what a year it's been. And where did that year go? For us, it has been so busy. From empty supermarket shelves, people losing their jobs, schools closing, the world closing. And as things now slowly return back to normal as lockdown eases, for many things are so difficult and life is still so very hard. We're now seeing an increase of people who have gone back to their employer to go back to work only to find that their jobs are no longer there. And for those trying to repair the damage that COVID has done, loved ones have been lost and people's worlds have been turned upside down this past year. It seems a long time ago since I did a video about the young mum I'd gone to visit with 3 babies, only to find that the food we were delivering she couldn't cook because she had no electric. She was frightened to go out. Many people have been frightened to go out. And this was just the beginning of many, many situations that we've seen like that over the past year. Despite all the difficulties lockdown brought, we stayed open to serve our community. We formed a bubble of 16 volunteers, so we normally have 38 volunteers, so 22 of those volunteers are still desperate to come back and work with us. And thank you. Without our volunteers we couldn't have done this. They have worked selflessly throughout the last 12 months, as many of you have. For all those that have worked throughout this period, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Donations both in food and finances never ran out. We asked and we were always given, which was just such a huge blessing. The community was amazing. Our young people were amazing and inspiring. They were raising funds by hula hooping or pull-ups, painting stones, running, making masks, you name it. They did it to raise money to come to the food bank. We've had lots of children that have spent their pocket money or earned money and used that to buy food for others in their community. Schools were amazing. As we slowly closed down the schools in this country, each school had a whip around and we were picking up huge van loads of food to help those families in their communities. Wonderful. Fresh fruit and veg throughout this period have been given to every visitor that we've had. We've delivered out to those shielding or just frightened to leave their homes. Our school holiday hunger scheme, we normally run for the school holidays, ran continually from Easter 2020 right through till Christmas for all those children that were at home and unable to get a hot meal or fresh fruit and veg. Christchurch Food Bank took on a deputy manager to help support me and our team of volunteers during this time. Sarah, you are a godsend and I am so grateful for all the extra support that you have given us. So this past year, we have served so many. 13,984 people received food from the food bank this year. 2,014 hot meals were cooked and delivered out to those isolating that were unable to provide a hot meal for themselves. 4,437 benefited from our school holiday hunger scheme. That's outstanding. 391 meals in a bag were given to families to cook together and eat together. We delivered out to the BCP clinically and extremely vulnerable shielding clients. Christchurch Food Bank supported 226 families and individuals through our Furniture Home Equip scheme. That's anything from a bed to a kettle to a whole flat of furniture for our domestic violence families. It's really sad, and yet it fills me with hope that we are able to continue to do this and provide for those in need in our community. Over Christmas, we delivered 192 Christmas hampers, 52 whole turkey dinners for those identified families who would have had tins on Christmas Day otherwise, 756 goodie bags and 300 plus toys and gifts. Anything to put a smile on the faces of those that had a really tough year last year. It was a privilege to work for the food bank. It was a privilege to serve our community. But Christchurch Food Bank could not have done it without the support of Faithworks, without the support of our churches, our schools, our local businesses, and without our amazing community. We introduced many things last year. We introduced a walk-in system because lots of the referrers that clients would go to for a voucher were closed, and there was then nothing in place to enable them to know what to do or where to go. So they would come to us. We did a walking voucher, and what that does is it guarantees that they have food and that they have no boundaries in the way to get food for their family, which is wonderful. I always think if your tummy is full and you feel full, everything else just seems a little bit better. Everyone that visits the food bank leaves with hope. We can either signpost them somewhere else or help them to the best that we can. And again, we couldn't do that without the outstanding amounts of food donations and financial donations that we received. So thank you. As we start another year moving forward, I don't think it's going to get much better quickly, but we are here to serve and we are here to help. And we thank you for enabling us to be able to do that together. So it isn't over yet, but together we will get through this. So God bless you, and thank you for supporting us as we serve those in our community. Bye.